It's January 2021, finally another year, right? And Max and I, we recently decided to buy a new dinghy, or a used dinghy actually, but a new one. And if you follow our channel for a while now, you probably know that we had a hard shell dinghy up until now. The dinghy was especially made for our boat, for a certain place on the deck to be stored there. And while it was very, very cute, it was also very, very impractical. And yeah, so it was basically a one-person rowing dinghy. But we did buy a 2.5 horsepower outboard engine for it. But yeah, it was so impractical when the conditions were bad and we tried to go to shore. Then yeah, there was water coming inside, and yeah, the two of us pretty much filled the dinghy up, so we couldn't use it to go shopping for groceries, and yeah, so it was impractical. And then we decided to buy a new dinghy, and luckily our friends Ronald and Fleur, they had two dinghies, and they sold us one of them. It is hardly used, and it is also a fisherman's dinghy, so the brand is a fisherman's brand. And yeah, so today is the maiden voyage and we're gonna try it out. Very exciting. For our maiden voyage with the new dinghy, we chose a windy day to test it during realistic conditions and with a choppy sea state. Neither could we feel the waves, nor did we get wet. A huge difference compared to what we used to experience with the old dinghy. We then decided to go on a short trip around the pontoons in the marina and to visit our friends Fu and Ria on their catamaran. Getting used to climbing onto and out of the new dinghy will take some time. But the tryout was fun and made us realize how badly we needed a new dinghy for the boat. Well, that was very successful and a lot of fun. So we are so happy that we bought this dinghy, and this is going to be great for the next sailing season. So we have a dinghy now that we can actually use. Since our new dinghy is now bigger than the old one, we don't want to keep it on the deck any longer. So we've decided to install davits and to keep the dinghy at the stern whenever the weather conditions allow it. Today is another big day on Makani. We are getting davits installed, and now the guys have just arrived and we will fit them today, and yes, that's what's happening right now.
Very good idea.
And it would just be so I think we can come even closer. Yes.
Okay.
If
No, is that okay?
oh yeah, we could go back. And that's not a problem to
It's not going to hit. Not going to hit the transom.
I guess let me get to measure. Yeah, it's
You don't really want it going over
No, not
over here?
over. No,
No.
not over.
So that's load. Even the pencil there, if you put it like that,
Mhm.
there's loads of room.
Yeah, then. So something like this, yeah. So that it's not over the seam here. So
Yeah.
all of it is over the teak,
Definitely.
and close enough. Careful. I close this.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say something like that.
Usually you design the davits according to your boat's layout. But there is also a prefabricated option of removable davits, and since the local welder had a pair in stock, we checked them out and decided to have them fitted and later adjust and connect them to Makani's guardrails. But before we could make plans for the adjustments, we had to drill 2 holes on each side of the boat for the sockets.
Oh, nice.
An alarming thing doing the whole thing.
Oh yeah. But it's all plywood. There's no foam core or something like that.
No, it's all
That's good.
Once the starboard side was done, we moved over to the port side. With 2 new holes in the boat, it was time to screw in the sockets for the davits and to seal them with Sikaflex. We then put in the davit arms to match the port side to the starboard side. After Steve asked us what other boat projects we are working on, Max mentioned that we try to finish everything before we continue with our adventure in spring. And then Steve responded,
Yeah. It never ends.
"Yes."
The day you sell the boat is the day you finish working on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
After Steve left, Max installed the pulley system by attaching the lines and blocks to the davits, and he also drilled 2 holes in the dinghy's transom. Then we tried it out to see how it would look and to let the welder know how to make the adjustments. So after we tried out the davits for the first time, it took the welders another week or so to get them adjusted to our guardrails, and now they look like this. Maybe it's just me, but in my personal opinion, most davits aren't pretty or hardly ever match the overall look of a sailboat, so I'm really glad that we found those removable ones instead, and I don't think they are too bulky for the boat, so they fit quite well. Not only can you take them away whenever you like, but they are also much cheaper than a custom-built option. So that was also really nice to see that you don't have to have a big expense to make a big upgrade. And yeah, we thought we'd share this information with all of you, that you can have davits on the boat that are not only removable so that you can take them away whenever you like, but that they are also affordable. And yeah, that was like really, really great to find this out. So we are still on a budget here. Everybody is, I guess. And yeah, so we are really happy that we could afford this upgrade. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And you can also join us on Patreon and support us with our Sailboat Refit and also with the production of the videos. And yeah, see you again next week. Part 5 of the Sailboat Refit.